Hi everyone, my name is Wei Jie and welcome to my video for Commerce. So Commerce is an eBay-like website which allows users to create auctions and place bids on auctions created by other users. So now to begin, let's have a look at the models for our webpage. So in total, I've created 5 models for this webpage. So we have one for the user, one for the category of each auction, and then one for the auction itself, displaying all the relevant information about an auction. Then we have a comment for all the comments that have been placed on a particular auction page. And then lastly, we have the model for the bids for an auction as well. Now, let's move on to creating a new listing. So to create a new listing, I can simply click the Create New Listing link at the top right hand corner, and I'll be taken to this page here. So now, what I can do to create a new listing is enter a title, a description, a starting bid price, and a category for my product. So I can select the category from this drop-down menu here. Optionally, I can put in an image link. So now when I click Save, I'll be taken to the listing page, which will display all the information about the listing. If I return to the index page, you will also see that the new listing which I just created has been added to the page itself. So this index page will also list all the active listings on our web page. Now, to access a listing, I can either click the image or click the title. So now, when I'm taken to the listing page, I can view all the content in the listing. So firstly, if a user is signed in, he can add the listing to his watch list. So if I click the Add to Watch List button and go to the watch list page, you can see that the listing has been added. So now if the listing is in my watch list, I can also remove it from my watch list. So now if I go to watch list, you can see the listing is missing. The next feature is that if I'm signed in as a different user, I'll also be able to place bids for this particular option. So if I log in as a different user, you can see that I have the ability to place a bid as well. So now, if there are no bids, the starting bid must be greater than or equal to the starting bid price. So if I put in a bid price that is lower than the starting price, I'll get an error. And if I put in a price that is larger than the starting price and click place bid, I'll be notified that my bid has been successfully placed. So now that there are one or more bids, now all bids must be now greater than this current bidding price. So now if I input in a price that is less than the current bidding price, I'll be taken to an error message. Now that there are more than one bid on our auction, we can now close the auction. So closing the auction will award it to the highest bidder, which is the bid of $10 now. So now when I click close auction, the auction will be closed and I'll be notified of the winner on the top right hand. So now if I return to the active listings page, you can see that the listing is also now missing. So now when I log in as the winner of the auction and go to the listing page, I'll also be notified that I have won the auction at this price. So additionally, if a user is signed in, he's also able to post comments on the listing page. So let's try this. Now I click save, go to the comments page. You can see that my comment has been recorded. The next feature we'll look at is the watch list again. So on the watch list, it will display all the auctions which I have listed, all the auctions which I have put in my watch list itself. Now let's move on to the category search function. So on the category search, I can search for products of a particular category from the drop-down and press search, and I'll be taken to all the listings which match that particular category. Finally, let's look at the admin interface. So if I log in as an admin, now I'll be taken to the admin interface where I can view, add, edit, or delete any listings or comments. So now let's try editing the details of an auction. And now let's try changing the title. And now when I return to my active listings page, you can see that the title has now been changed. So that was all for auctions, and this was CS50 Web.